And what a way to launch this weekend before we all dive headfirst into the test weekends. Bit of Friday night gardening, first against second, Saints kick off, and the Lions captain Maro Itoje. Very handy position this. Hendy, Todoro accelerating, Pollock's the widest man away to the left. Smith, Hendy chasing, space, chance, try.
Great vision from Smith.
Mitchell, and then Smith again, the kick. Todoro chases, hopeful. Oh, that was loose ball.
It's not, they're forcing the errors.
So we have it taken back there, Woody.
Yeah.
It's then not pressed by the torso. It's actually kicked backwards by Saracens.
Yeah.
And then you'll see the Saints player comes in.
Does he touch it?
He presses.
Yeah, he missed the left
ball. And there we have a great bit. So it's a try.
Oh, laid over the top. Hendy, the ball from Smith, and then Freeman! It's 3. And he's into the cheap seats. Noah Kalori is yet to carry the ball. He offers the aerial threat, of course, but he's yet to actually move with the ball offensively. How about this from Tompkins, however? And back! And all of a sudden, Saracens' voices around us that we hadn't heard thus far. And they strike from nothing. Bracken. Burke. The other Bracken, Jack Bracken, chasing hard. Oh, gathering and getting it down. Oh, the two brothers who would have practiced that move in the back garden so many times together. Penalty against Fischetti. Willis takes it, and you could hear Saints players saying, Willis, Willis. They needed to watch him. Willis still made meters. That close. Oh, they scored. What a final 10 minutes to this first half for Saracens.
Against a good team like Saracens, you've got to take them when they're on offer. So Saints can click back into gear here.
Runs into Smith. He's worked hard defensively tonight. He's had to. This is Willis. Oh, he's continued to make ground. One more stretch and he might have got there. Tizard, held up by the posts, gets the try. Wales against Argentina a week on Sunday. You should be able to watch with us here on TNT. Pollock intercepted, brought down by a painful Farrell. He's in trouble, but Saracens' defence in even more trouble. That's a penalty. Yeah,
it's more than a penalty.
It is a yellow. Saints again, looking to get back within punching distance. Pearson with his second of the match. He's had a 10-minute breather either side of half-time because of the yellow. Hendy almost finding a way through. And now Lockett. He lays it back. Quick ball and they have to score. Todoro screaming for it. It might be Pollock. Mitchell again and Freeman. He's happy just to reset things. Ed Prowse is on as well. Hands over the ball. Smith, and then Hutchinson, and for the hat-trick, and the run-in, and the roar. Not yet the win.
Use it. Take him back.
Todoro, bumping into Hall.
I think but he was blocking the line.
Meantime, Bracken. Oh, he's done brilliantly. Malin slides in. This ain't done yet.
Well, really sharp thinking from that man to go quickly.
Taken by Hutchinson. Mitchell. Smith again, probing with the kick. Freeman looking for a fall. 1, 2, 3, 4, splashdown.
McFarland, as he's drifting out there, he gets lost, loses sight of the ball, and Freeman cuts in hard and takes it in front of him.
Tommy, massive congratulations, 4th win of the season, and you guys must savour this one a little bit more than most wins, am I right?
Yeah, a little bit. Obviously, Sarries having a big win last week. They knew they'd be on a bit of form, and yeah, it's the top of the table, 1 and 2. So yeah, it was a huge game, and yeah, glad we got the result.
Yeah, the fans here certainly enjoyed that one. Can I take you back to the first half, though? The opening 30 or so minutes, things were working really well at that point. What was going so well?
I think we mentioned it, Hutch mentioned it in there, we just want to play fast. If we can get our kind of game on the pitch, we're playing fast, we're kind of getting next holes, we're driving tempo. If the ball goes off, we want to chuck it on, and we know that teams can't live with that. So yeah, Saracens are a great team, and they came out of breakdown to slow it down, but we knew if we kind of got quick ball, we'd have some good opportunities.
Yeah, that kind of leads me to my next question, because, I mean, twice this season you've conceded big leads, and you kind of did in that first half as well. I'm sure there was some worry around that, but was it discipline again costing you at times?
Yeah, I think a little bit of that, and I think there's lapses of concentration, it being the start of the season and things like that, a bit of rusty. Obviously we had a bit of a kind of split week this week, so yeah, I'd say it was a mixture of all, a bit of discipline. Obviously last week killed us for discipline, so no, it was a big improvement from last week, but yeah, we'll look to kick on.
Well, Mark, on your second loss of the season, but what are the emotions after that, given the rivalry between you guys?
Probably a bit of a mix of frustration and some pride, I guess, at being 17-0 down at a difficult place and sort of mounting a comeback. And then we had a small bit of control of the game at 26-17, and we threw an intercept pass. We made one other mistake from a scrum, which cost us. So frustrated that we never really had any control of the game, to be honest. And when they got down our end, they scored too easily.
Can I take you back to that first half, though, because the comeback was impressive, but you know, to be that many points down after 30 or so minutes, I mean, what were you struggling most with at that stage?
In the first 25 minutes, you know, we lost a lot of collisions. They had the ball the whole time. It felt that they were running at us, and rather than us going at them. And when Northampton get that speed of ball, they're very difficult to contain.
Well, there were so many springs of momentum, and it was a great match for us as neutrals to watch. Maybe not so comfortable for you as coaches, but you mentioned pride. What will you take from that 80 in terms of positivity?
Well, I think, like I said, the comeback from being 17-0 down and under the cosh quite a bit in the first half, and we showed some real fight at the last 15 minutes of that first half. There's always some good bits in there in the second half, but I never really felt that we had the control of the game that we would have liked.
So we take a bit of a break now for the autumn international. So your 3 wins, 2 defeats. I mean, what sort of return is that on this opening block?
I would say probably the best word is okay. Frustratingly, there's glimpses of what's possible, but there's also some work to do for sure.
Sam, good job. You guys have a little win against Saracens. How much satisfaction comes with that?
Yeah, I thought we started really well, and then there was obviously that middle period that, you know, they had a bit of a purple patch, and we gave a lot of penalties away in that. So, you know, a roller coaster of emotions, but great to finish really well. So very good. It
was such a good watch for us as neutrals. I'm going to take you back to that first half, though, because you mentioned it was a really good opening 30 minutes or so. Then you spent the last 10 minutes kind of defending, and those little discipline issues were in the heads again.
Yeah, absolutely. There's far too many penalties away that were given there, and you know, we're giving teams a leg up when, you know, Saracens are a quality outfit. They don't need a leg up, and they took advantage of that, and then it put us down to a yellow card with all that pressure, and I think they scored 14 points in that period, and you know, we need to look at that seriously going forward.
What was the chat at half time? Because this season, really, you've been like a much better team at first half than you have at second half. So I'm just wondering what the chat was at the break after conceding a little bit of a lead in that opening 40.
We just kept it nice and calm, knew what we wanted to do, knew what we needed to do to stop the discipline issues effectively, so that we could get more of our game on the pitch, because when we were playing well, we felt like we were going well. So it wasn't, you know, there's no secret formula at half time. It's keep doing what we practice, keep doing all the things that you know, that we think we're good at, and stop giving away stupid penalties.
When things click for you guys, you're so good to watch. And I was just asking Tommy how much fun it is to play in this team when things work. How much fun is it to coach this team when you see things working, when they do work well? Yeah,
it's a pleasure, to be honest. Watching those boys where they work so well together, you know, it's great to see. I absolutely love it, and that's why I get up in the mornings. And
you're the only unbeaten team in the league going into this little autumn break now. What goals were set in this opening part of the season, and have you hit most of them?
Yeah, I think we wanted to go and get some away wins because we've struggled the last couple of years with our away form. So we put that out there as something we wanted to go after, and we've done really well there. You know, we're still not playing as well as we can. I think we've obviously lots of penalties away. We've got lots of things to get better at. But you know, pleasing obviously to be where we're at.
That's well done today.
Thank you very much.